Joe Biden. All right, so he gave an address today in Philadelphia, which is, of course, having all kinds of trouble because the Philadelphia mayor is totally incompetent and doesn't know what he's doing. And looters are running wild there. So Biden, who's in Delaware in his basement, and I say that in a humorous way, gets in a car, drives 35 minutes, gives an address in Philadelphia. I wanted to use some of the address. I can't use anything. It was Trump's an idiot. Trump caused the pandemic. Trump did this. Trump did that. No solutions at all, other than if elected, Joe Biden will solve all the problems. Now, he did say something like this on June 1st, yesterday, okay? That was a little more cogent than what he said today. Roll it.
Make sure that the economic recovery deals with the institutional structures and institutional racism, but also economic structures that need to be fixed. What the New Deal did was it left out a lot of black folks, but it made a whole lot of changes in the way we ran the country.
So he wants economic structures to be changed in America. That's capitalism. How? He doesn't know. Biden doesn't know. He has no clue. For 8 years, Joe Biden was vice president to Barack Obama, who, with all due respect, is 10 times smarter than Joe Biden. Barack Obama did try to make institutional changes in this economy. He did it through Obamacare and other measures that redistributed tax money to poor people in the forms of free health insurance and other entitlements. Barack Obama did try to change the capitalistic system through taxation and redistribution. That was his first priority for 8 years. Now, whether Joe Biden understands that, I don't know. I would tend to doubt it. I don't think Biden was consulted on any of this. I don't think Biden understands macroeconomics, but I could be wrong. Maybe he's a genius. All right, now, for 8 years, Barack Obama tried to do what Biden just said he'll do. Didn't work. It didn't work because corporate America, which is the main engine of our economy, and Bernie Sanders wants to destroy corporate America, they wouldn't invest corporate America, and they wanted to do business overseas. They didn't want to do business here because of the punitive taxation that the federal and state governments levied. So they kept their money overseas. Trump came in, cut the corporate tax rate, all right, and demanded that they bring the money back from overseas, which most of them did. Boom! The economy explodes for the better of everyone. 3.5% unemployment rate. That's why Trump is crazed now, because he had it and the pandemic took it away. No fault of his, but it's reality. Now back to Biden. What Biden is trying to tell you is that he's going to do what his far left masters want him to do. That's what he's trying to signal. So the New York Times would pretty much be running the government, along with the Washington Post. All right? Now, there are shadowy far-left organizations run by George Soros, yes. But they're not the ones that'll be running this country if Joe Biden gets elected. It'll be the New York Times and the Washington Post. They'll pretty much signal to Biden what he should do, and he'll do it. Because Joe does not really understand how to solve problems. How long? The guy is 78 years old, been in politics his whole life. All right, he's been in politics, what, 40 years? He has no clue how to solve racism. And I do. I wrote a column, again available on BillO'Reilly.com, that it's all about education. All about education. Cuomo actually picked that up and said, I need more money for education, when he's got $24,000, as I pointed out, a student. The most ever in American history. So, Joe Biden, there he is.